Okay, so this is going to be a quick video, quicker than the last one. And basically we're looking at thirds. Which thirds kind of sounds like the number 3. So the sound, and if you say the number if you say the word third, like the third day of the month, or you came third, it means you're in third place, place number 3. So when we are looking at thirds, we're basically splitting our whole into 3 parts. And if you have a look at the denominator, which is this number here, we can see that it's 3. So for a half, the denominator was 2, so we had 2 equal parts. When we looked at quarters, the denominator was 4, so we had 4 equal parts. So when we look at thirds, the denominator is 3. The numerator, just because we're looking at 1/3, just like we did with 1/2 and 1/4, the numerator is 1. So again, we're only colouring or counting or considering 1 out of the 3. So here is a shape here, and I'm going to split it into thirds, and they do need to be equal, so you can't just go 1, 1, 2, 3, because they're not equal, they're not the same size. So this time I am going to try my best at sharing them, or dividing them into 3 equal parts. There we go. And for all, this is worth 1/3, this is worth 1/3, and this is 1/3. 3/3 would make the whole, because if we added them all together, it would make a whole. I just want to colour in 1/3, so I'm just going to colour in 1 out of the 3 sections. Same with a circle. For a circle, you kind of want to make like a little triangle at the bottom, and then like a little line up. I'm going to actually make that a little bit wider, because it's more like that. Like that. Okay, so that would be 1/3, that's 1/3, and that's 1/3. I really like this one because you can use like hoops, and with chalk you can draw these lines, and then you can share your objects into these. You can do it for this as well, but I do like the look of this, as well as the cherry trees. But if I wanted to colour in 1/3, I would just colour in 1 out of the 3. And then I've got some wonderful lollipops here. So if I had 3 lollipops all together, and I gave my friend 1/3 of my lollipops, that would mean I would just give them 1 out of the 3 lollipops. So I've given away my 1 lollipop. Okay. Next week, this is all we need to worry about this week, is finding 1/3 of shapes, because next week we'll look at finding thirds of numbers, even 2/3 of numbers and shapes. So this is really just a practice for you guys to understand what thirds are. If you want to have a go at finding thirds of numbers within the 3 times table, because we are dividing by 3, then by all means you can challenge yourself to do that, but we are going to be doing some next week, so you don't feel like you need to. Have fun with it, and I can't wait to see all the pictures on the class page.